Siddhartha Gautama was a spiritual leader of the Indian subcontinent, who, through a path of enlightenment, became known as the Buddha, or Awakened One. Gautama was born in modern-day Nepal in around 566 BC, although the exact date and location are unknown. Gautama was born into a royal family, and due to his royal birth he was insulated from the harsh realities of life that existed in the country, and the young Gautama had never seen the suffering of people in sickness and death. Gautama married and started a family, and then left the royal enclosure for the first time at the age of 29. He was greatly distressed to see an old man, a diseased man, a decaying corpse, and an ascetic. This greatly depressed Gautama, and he learned to gradually accept the inevitability of the fate of humans. He left the palace and began to live an ascetic lifestyle to try and escape death and old age. He studied with various religious men, and then with an Indian ascetic, with whom Gautama achieved deep meditative states. He then spent 6 years living a life of extreme self-deprivation, eating almost nothing until he collapsed in a river whilst bathing. He then decided to live a life of neither luxury nor poverty, the so-called middle way. Gautama was seated under a Bodhi tree one day when he vowed to stay beneath the tree until he had discovered the truth. After 49 days of deep meditation, he is said to have achieved enlightenment and became the Buddha. He then debated whether to teach the truth he had learnt to others who would not understand the truth, but he was convinced by Brahma, the king of the gods, and he began to teach. He began teaching the principles of the wheel of Dharma, not worshipping a single deity but focusing on the importance of the message. He spent the next 45 years teaching his message and died in around 544 BC, famously having told his disciples to follow no leader after his death. He is still revered as the supreme Buddha, as well as being regarded as a prophet in several other religions.